Good morning friends, அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். Today I am going to make a single coil bldc motor. Here I am using a only single coil for the stator winding for the single phase bldc motor. Here I want to explain practically how to make a bldc motor using a single coil. Okay, let us start to make a coil, stator and rotor, and then test the motor. Okay, hello friends, look at the circuit diagram. Here it is a single coil. The single coil is connected like this. First pole counterclockwise and second pole counterclockwise and the third pole clockwise and counterclockwise, such manner. Okay, so a single coil is twisted like this and make a single pole stator winding. Okay, here the number of stator poles 8 and the number of rotor poles also 8. Here this is the dual mosfet driver. The input supply 12 volt and ground. Here the 5 volt supply is given to the Hall sensor and the dual output given to IN1, IN2. When the IN1 supply is coming, the supply is forward bias supply is given to the stator. When IN2 3 signal is given, the supply is given. So the motor rotating according to the pole, north pole and south pole sensor. Look at this. Here this is the coil and the rotor. When the sensor senses the south pole, here the coil is energized and act as a north pole. Hence the end pole deflect north and attract the south. So the rotor moves forward. Here look at this. When the north pole coming, the sensor senses and the given signal to the driver. Here that's why the coil is reversed here, plus minus and minus. So the south repel to the south pole and attract the north pole, so the rotor move further. So thus like this the rotor continuously rotating. Okay, hello friends, here this is the single coil single phase BLDC motor, and here the MOSFET driver, dual MOSFET driver L2980N, and here this is the sensor, Hall sensor using IC3144. The connections are given to the motor and taken from the sensor. This is the input supply from the regulated power supply.